So this lady down here fell over the cliff and they're waiting for rescue to come get her. I don't know how bad she hurt herself, but at least she didn't fall all the way to the bottom. That would have really sucked. Don't worry, help's coming. I shouldn't be screwing around because they told me to check in at 1:20, but I called the bus station. I'm in the right spot and the bus is a little late. It's 1:20 now and it's like a 5-minute walk back. They don't leave till 1:30, so I think I'm okay. Anyways, this is the center courtyard here at the Williams Grand Canyon Railroad Hotel Resort, and not a casino, resort and RV park. This room over here with the fogged up windows, that's the orgy room. That's why the windows are always fogged up. No, it's actually the heated swimming pool and the heated hot tub, which I will be using tonight, and they're open until 11 p.m., which is perfect because that's when I want to get in the warm water. And I think the showers are open all night, so I could go have a nice shower afterwards. I'm a little excited. I'm also a little nervous. When I'm at one of the places I call home, I usually don't worry too much about the dogs. I'll leave them 12 hours sometimes and go to Bakersfield or what other town I'm near. But for some reason, when I'm in a strange place, I always trip on leaving the dogs. You want to look in one of the rooms? Since they have the doors open, they're cleaning them, nobody's staying in them. Fancy. Let's go see if my bus is here. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll probably shut this off in a minute. I don't see anything that looks like a bus, so I don't know. I want to get something to drink, but then I don't want to have to take a leak the whole hour trip into the canyon. They told me the bus was running late, so that's okay. I don't know how much I'm going to do there anyway. I'm going to try to see as much as I can. I may not get the best photography with this kind of light, but that's okay. I just got to see it. It's just one of those things. Everybody tells me, once you've seen it, it's just a big hole in the ground. But you got to see it once. That's just how it goes. And I come this close to it, I'll be damned if I'm not going to see the canyon. So, oh, and yes, I have, as long as I have signal in the park, Wi-Fi or cell signal, I do have my Ring security cameras set up so I can check back on the dogs at a moment's notice. I just turn on the phone and check the camera. My shuttle. RV while we pass though. Small world, look. Everywhere you go you run into people you know.
That's kind of, I had a 21 footer.
Well, I made it. That's the Maswick Lodge behind me, if I'm saying that correctly. Probably not. I brought this dang bulky jacket because it was cold and raining when I left, and now it's like nice and sunny.
Journey. Today we have a memorial to Powell and his party out on John Wesley Powell. He survived the Civil War.
Well, there it is. Big hole in the ground, just like everybody said. At least I can say I saw it now. It is pretty awesome. I like all the red colors out on the hills. And this time of year, there's just enough water that there's also some green. Amounts of green there. Maricopa Point. I can already tell you, it's going to be more scenic than the town of Maricopa back home. Apparently a few stupid people have fallen off over the years. Does not look like a fun trip down. We'll take it off the wide angle in a minute here and switch over to the regular camera and the zoom camera. But first, let's just take it all in. So yeah, this is a great scenic view, but what is this thing down there? That ain't that ain't natural. I guess some sort of shack for something? Or a vehicle that went over the edge many, many years ago? I don't know. Now there's the Colorado River. It's a long way down. Well, I made it. I'm here, and I got the whole place to myself for just a minute till the next bus lets off. That's the problem with being on a bus. You never get any time to yourself to just enjoy things, unless you want to wait and skip the bus and kind of avoid the crowd. It's pretty awesome. Everybody says, oh, it's just a big hole in the ground, but no, it's grand. I couldn't have picked a better name. I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad I came. I definitely have to stay here longer next time. Can you see the Colorado River down there? I've seen it before, but it's a little more stunning from here than it is from like down in Ehrenberg.
To row a boat with one arm. He's buried at Arlington National Cemetery.
I hope I didn't mess up. Suddenly everybody's wanting to go home. I had to wait for 3 buses to get on this last one, and it was packed. Nobody's going out, everybody's going back. I got a bus. I got to be back to the village to catch my bus back to town by 6 o'clock. So I hope I'm not sitting here an hour waiting to get on a bus, because if I do, I'm going to miss my bus back to town. I decided I'd get off at the stop because I hadn't seen it yet. And this bus was standing room only, and it had probably more people than he probably should have been allowed to put on, to be honest with you. It was packed. Well, you saw the video. This is kind of a cool spot, though. They say you can get a good 360 photo from the monument up here. So we'll see, and we'll give it a couple minutes and hopefully get on a bus to get back in time. And if I'm really lucky, I'll be able to go try some of that pizza at the village that's supposed to be so good before I have to get on my bus back to Williams. Well, here I am stressing over nothing. I got back. I got an hour and 15 minutes till my bus to town gets here. So that's cool. That gives me some time to relax. I may just sit here at this Vista Point for a half hour and just chill and take it all in. Not a very good view, is it? Here we go. This ought to work. At first I saw this and I was like, what the heck? But after thinking about it for a minute, really, I kind of dig this. Interdenominational worship. Anybody, Christians, Jews, Muslims, Buddhists, atheists, whoever you want. If your religion is getting stoned, you can come out here and smoke a joint with them. Well, okay, maybe not. The feds are still a little iffy on that one, but we're working on it. I think that's pretty cool. So let's go 300 yards. That's quite a ways. I have a little bit of time though. Let's go up to the top of the trail and see what this looks like. I think I figured out why they call it the non-denominational worship spot, because after you hike up to it, it doesn't matter what religion you are, you're gonna be praying that you don't have a heart attack. Well, I guess it's time to wrap this video up. What, can you only focus on me or the canyon, not both? I'd rather you focus on the canyon. I know you can do it. You did it a second ago. LG. There you go. There we go. Okay. Oh, nope, there it goes. LG's got great cameras, but their software needs a little bit of work. I just want to get myself and the canyon in the same shot. Is that really too much to ask? Well, I don't know. That's not really working either, is it? Anyways, it's time to wrap this video up. I'll just turn around and use the main camera. And actually, let's just do that now. Well, this is a cool spot. Definitely triggers my fear of heights. I ain't getting no closer than this. Well, I might sit down and creep a little closer for a selfie, but I wish I brought my tripod, and I wish the clouds were moving a little faster. I would time-lapse this shadow moving. But at the rate they're going, it's going to take an hour, and I don't have an hour till the bus gets here. So this lady down here fell over the cliff, and they're waiting for rescue to come get her. I don't know how bad she hurt herself, but at least she didn't fall all the way to the bottom. That would have really sucked. Don't worry, help's coming. I'm kidding, that's a trail. She didn't fall.